Hello, everyone. I'm really excited to be here with you today. I'm Charlie Veggie Dice if you haven't met me, and welcome to my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and the thumbs up if you find that this episode helps you succeed in life. So, I wanted to share my journey a little bit and what I do because the fact that a lot of people I have not been vulnerable with you guys, and I want to be vulnerable with you guys. It's my calling this year. So, I was a single mom for a really long time and I was in a lot of sticky situations. It was kind of like a bad movie for a good portion of my life. And one of the things and stuff is I ended up getting invited to go to church with a friend, and which was helpful and uplifting and exactly what I needed because of that I didn't think there was any hope to get outside of my comfort zone or to be able to break free from the chains that were holding me back, to be able to provide a good surroundings and a happy home for my kid and a safe environment for myself. And then it brought me to planning because I kept getting downloaded with all these ideas and all of these inspirations, but it's hard to go on a road trip when you don't know where you're supposed to be going or how to get there. So to me, planning is creating a roadmap to get where you want to go. Because about that, like on vacation, you're not going to go without your Google or your Apple Maps. You're not going to go without a full tank of gas or the things you need in the back of your car. It's just not going to happen because about that, you'll be unsuccessful. You're going to be stranded and you're going to be helpless. So why are we going through life doing the exact same thing? Oh, I have this big goal and it's going to happen um, completely. It's just going to fall in my lap because you're not planning. You have to plan to succeed. So at that point of time and stuff, I was trying to escape my household because of the fact that it wasn't a good environment. I was going to school. I was working in retail, working 60 hours a day or a week because of the fact that I was a manager in a corporate store. I was starting my own business because of the fact that my corporate job didn't pay me nearly what I needed to just to be able to support myself and pay rent, let alone be able to raise a kid in addition. But traditional planners can't hold all of that. You got one little box for your entire day, and what am I supposed to do? Just put appointments or create a to-do list that never ends and stuff? I don't think planning is creating a to-do list, by the way. Or it might be a little bit of it, but it's not the big picture. And so I needed something to be able to support all of the plates that I was juggling. And that's the reason why I created the I'm Possible Planner. So I started this journey about 4 years ago, and you're going to see one of my very first ones right there. And then these are my two other ones that I actually created this year. They have come a long ways. So today we're going to dig in and I'm going to show you how to use the I'm Possible Planner and the expansion pack of God Has You. And that way you can actually see how you can utilize and how you can actually plan in your planner to create a roadmap to succeed. So come on. So my main two planners are the I'm Possible You Got This planner, and that's going to be your main planner that has everything in it, and then the God Has You planner. And that one is an expansion pack. You can buy it as a separate book like this one's displayed, or you can take the pages and just buy the pages and it comes with a cover and add it into the You Got This planner on a weekly basis and a yearly basis. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But let's dive into the You Got This planner. Welcome to the I'm Possible planner. I wanted this one to be focused on being able to achieve everything and stuff. And you being here and on earth, getting the chance to live this life and stuff, that makes your dreams possible because not everybody gets the opportunity to be able to live here, let alone be able to have a mission or a purpose or a dream. So essentially, you are fully capable and fully possible of making those dreams come true. The trick is you have to have a roadmap. So the reason why I created this one is to be able to have the roadmap. So let's dive in. The first step, or the first page, is just the cover page. And then it goes into start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Because everybody has to start somewhere, and there's not going to be any perfect timing. And then we have the table of contents that breaks down what you're going to see in the book and how to find things. Then we have a future log. And what I like to do here and stuff is be able to plan out my entire year or start doing it by quarter. And I'll end up putting the dates here along with like the big events and stuff that are coming up. And I'll show you mine in a minute so you'll be able to actually see it. Then you have your birthdays, so you'll be able to reuse this and have it all in one place of who you have coming up and what days. And then your books, because of the fact like it's important to learn and grow. And if you're not filling your mind with something to be able to take yourself to the next level, then your possibilities in life is going to be limited. And then we have movies, because most people like to watch movies. Sometimes I put my TV series here. And then level 10 goals. This one you'll end up highlighting the percentage of completion and stuff as you go throughout the year, but you'll be able to write down your individual goals for each category. So it starts with personal goals, growth, career and goals, financial, self-care, nutrition, fitness, creativity, exploration, family, and friends. And I like having this page and stuff because the fact that I feel like I'm fulfilled more when I'm able to be a well-rounded human. And then you have your roadmap to success. So this one and stuff, it's another breakdown for each month. But what I like to do and stuff, instead of focusing on the big event or like me setting up a vendor table and stuff, I add the 3 main things that are going to help me get that event going or make that event successful. Then I have your fitness log, and I left it date opened because of the fact that everybody has different circumstances going on. So you might be pregnant right now, and you're not going to be focused on what we normally focus on when you're trying to maintain our bodies or lose weight or anything. So that way you're able to hold off. The other thing is stuff, I put weight last because of fact that fat weighs more than the muscle. So that one's not going to be a good indicator if you're trying to achieve your goals of being able to look more fit or be more fit or stronger. So I focus on the inches of like each body part a little bit more because of the fact that you're going to be able to see your progress a lot more. And those are the things that are harder to see just by looking in the mirror. And then you have your bills, because everybody has to be a grown-up. Unfortunately, I hate doing that part. But you're able to see what you have on your plate fully. So you can put your subscriptions there along with your rent and your car payment and everything. And then you'll be able to see if you need to downsize or if you have a little wiggle room to add something in. And then you can have your rainy day savings or a big vacation and stuff. Then you have your rate my day. And how I like to use this one is I color in each square with a highlighter to figure out which color I want for each star. And my goal is to have 50% of the stars to be 5-star days or 4-star days. And then that means when you look back and stuff at the end of the year, when you're scrolling through your social media and you see everybody taking vacations and this and that, you're able to actually see that you had a good year, even though you might have not taken as many vacations as so and so or had so much family time as somebody else and stuff, because all of our priorities are different. And then it goes into your monthly log. I left this open a little bit because of the fact that I want you to be able to add pages in, but also because of the fact that I like to use this as a vision board or be able to write down my goals for the month and stuff, or my aspirations. And then it has a little bit of a monthly quote to be able to keep you focused, and a new word every single month to help you broaden horizons and set an intention for the month. Then you have your monthly overview. I liked having lines and stuff, so I was able to write everything nice and neat. And then you'll have your habit tracker on this side, and then you can track your mood, health, sleep, and more. And then same as the rate my day, you'll end up using a highlighter to fill in each square to know what is what. So with the happy 8+ hours of sleep and my health is great, I always usually make that one color and stuff, because about that when I see that one color, then I know that all of them were working well together, and that helped me have a great day. And then I set up big projects and due dates. So this one I will end up putting like the things I need to do for expos or vendor setups and stuff like that, or big events that are happening, like a vacation with my family and stuff like that. That way I can stay focused on what's important to me and be able to achieve more. Now let's go to our weekly layout. So this is one of my favorite ones because of the fact that I'm able to set up everything and customize it per my needs every single week. So we'll start out at the top. If you get the undated version, which I don't have out yet because of the fact that it's new in the year, these will be empty, so you'll be able to start adding your dates. But the next section is your quote or motivation for the day. I don't know if you're able to see that really well. Your quote or motivation for the day. The next one down is your gratitude. When you're focused on things that are positively happening or things that you're thankful for throughout the day, it's going to help you be able to enjoy life a little bit better, because you're not focused on just your sorrows, your obstacles. You'll be able to appreciate your life fully. And then I created this part. I just put lines here. So you can use it in like multitude of different ways. Some people like to time block, and we would actually see what is allotted for each activity. And you can do that by just putting your hours down. And I think I made it to where you should be able to do every 30 minutes or every hour. It's your choice, and then have a to-do list at the end. Or you can do it bullet points, where you're able to write down your schedule, but also write down your to-do list. So any way you want, or you can journal. At the bottom, you have your water and your workouts. So the squares are your water. You'll end up highlighting them in as you drink your gallon or whatever your goal is. And then I think I made it to where it's 8 cups of water, so whatever your cup you choose your cup to be. And then you can do your workouts at the bottom, and then a grocery list. Because of that, since I'm a mom and I actually have 4 kids now, I'm constantly running out of things because everybody eats a lot. So I can quickly jot it down and stuff and be able to make sure I have my list ready to go for the grocery when I'm at the grocery store. And then I have my monthly view and stuff, just to be on the safe side of, hey, it's Saturday the 4th. I still have 4 more weeks in this month and stuff, so I have wiggle room. Then you have your weekly overview. At the end of the week and stuff, it's important to be able to do a recap so you can see where your growth opportunities were, if you were able to recharge your battery and get your self-care in, or hold up any of the obligations. So at the top, we have how was your week? And then, so, whoop. So at the top, we have how was your week? And then it goes into your top 3 highlights for the week. And that way you're able to focus on like the good things that happen, what I'm grateful for. So what I usually do from the previous page is the things that just kept coming up and stuff. Or if something happened last minute and I already did my morning intention of what I'm grateful for, I can add that in. And then self ratings. So this one I'll end up adding a lot of different things like self-care, family, friends, or just my goals. It depends on the week. And then 1 means I didn't do so good or I wasn't as fulfilled, and 5 means, yeah, I succeeded in that area. And then you have your best things for this week. So the first one is food and restaurant, like what was the most yummiest. Then I realized that's not a word, but whatever. Place, your favorite place, your favorite movie or book, or sometimes I divide it if I have both. Word or sentence. So like your favorite quote or something that just hit home that one of your friends said. The favorite event. This doesn't have to be an event going outside. It could be something that happened at house in your house. Like one of my favorite events and stuff was New Year's Eve and lighting sparklers with my kids and the little things that pop on the ground. And then my week goals and achievements. So you can do this 2 different ways. You can start writing the things and stuff that you want to achieve next week so you can jot them down, and then when you go to plan your next week, you'll be able to organize them a lot more efficiently than just writing them on your calendar and then you don't know if you're going to actually do it that day. Or you can do this for the week that you're in. It's your choice. And then these are supposed to be little check marks. And then the challenge or a lesson that you learned, one of mine for this last event, because I finally had my first vendor event for January or ever, is order more paper and make sure you have 2 extra ink cartridges because I ran out of paper and ink trying to prep for this event. Then next week you can jot down and stuff like something that's going to happen that you're really looking forward to, or big events. And then I added a weekly page because I've got that weekly notes page. That way you can either journal or you can jot down different things. And then I want to show you the God Has You planner. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab that. And this, I'm going to show you also how you can use this one as an expansion pack or on its own. So this is the God Has You planner, and it's supposed to be Christian focused or goal oriented. So the first page and stuff is you're going to be your Bible reading checklist. And this is actually all the chapters of the Bible. So you're able to highlight each like little chapter of the book. And that way you can try to get through the entire book or year, or you can see your missing gaps. And then it goes into a weekly sermon notes page. And this one's, to me, really important because of that when you go to church and you're hearing whatever the pastor or preacher has is talking about, you're able to take notes. And then scripture references, I like to have those separate so when I'm at home, I can actually go in and dive into what they're talking about or where they pulled it out and get the full contents of what their quote that they were giving us. And then the main takeaway, which is like the main thing that they were talking about, questions I have. So if I have anything that is just, I don't know where I'm supposed to use this or anything like that, I can write down my question. And then that way it stays in front of my mind when I'm trying to reread the scriptures, or that way God can answer or speak to me about it. And then this is essentially my understanding of what God wants me to take from the sermon or the weekly service, and then my prayer request. And last week and stuff, I got to use this one for the first time, and it went really well. And I was able to understand a lot more, along with be able to take away a lot more information than just hearing it. And then I believe it's important to be able to spend time with God. And one of the ways you can do that and stuff, or another way of meditation, is coloring. So I created a whole bunch of different coloring pages throughout this book, and I did hand draw them. So that way I was able to spend more time with God. Now, one of the things and stuff, how I use it outside of this book is I'll literally you can just pull these pages out like I have this one. And in your weekly view, you'll be able to plug it in. Now, if any of you guys have used a happy planner, this one's a lot like a happy planner. It has the disc, it has the monthly view, it has the weekly view, although theirs are a little bit more plain and simple. But it goes from week to week with no weekly overview or easy way to put addition packs in. And they sell a lot of cool different addition packs, but it doesn't make sense when you don't have cohesion. I don't want to be able to see Sunday through Wednesday or Sunday through Tuesday on page 1, have my expansion pack, and then be able to have to flip a page to be able to see Thursday through Saturday. Because first, if you have a big event going on Friday and Saturday and you're really excited about it, then you'll work really hard going through the beginning of the week and stuff so you can really enjoy that and not worry about work. And with having the expansion pack, then it cuts it off. So it doesn't make sense to me. So, and then another thing and stuff I'll end up putting in is my blog post sheets and stuff, or my sheets for my YouTube or extra notes and stuff. So I'm going to grab my planner so you can actually see the official version of it being used. All right, so yes, I know my handwriting's messy, but that way you'll get a gist. This is the beginning of my planning January and stuff. I still have a lot more to fill in. But essentially and stuff, I put expo prep and then my little bit of task and stuff really I need to do, along with I have the expo I did, and then I put my church and stuff like that. So I'm going to use my monthly overview. And then my big thing and stuff is I put my big project here along with what I need to do for it. And that will be filled up soon. And then you can see that I only started it, so I didn't put all the fun colors and stuff. But the pink is good. And that's where I started. Now my weekly view, this was last week, so it's complete. Sometimes I handwrite my quotes in, sometimes I use stickers. There's my gratitude, and if I have multiple, then it had polka dots. Sometimes I did a to-do list, or I include my food. I obviously did great with my water down here, and then not so great here. But that's okay. It's a work in progress, and now I can visually see where I need to go and where I need to improve. And then I have my grocery list. Now, the next page is my weekly overview, and that's just an example. I forgot to highlight those in, but I'll do it. And then I have my post planner. So this is my blog article and stuff that I'm working on completing. So I have the topic down there and stuff, and I'll start filling it in. And this is an additional page that I found through Etsy, and I downloaded it and punched it, which you can get a happy planner or a disc punch and be able to put as many pages as you want of all different things, like a cleaning list and everything else. And then this is my YouTube video one that I'm working on, like the happy planner versus the I'm possible planner. So look out for that soon. And then I have my notes of my topics, and then just additional notes. And then I'm going into this week. And then I did show you, or I will show you my bookmarks and stuff, but this is an example since it's a magnetic bookmark. And these are examples of some of the stickers I've been using. So I'm hoping that this helps you succeed, because the fact that my dream is really to upload you guys and give you the tools to help you succeed and go a lot further in creating your roadmap to success than just trying to wing it and hopefully you make it to the end goal. And remember, baby steps mean a lot. So they multiply. So even though you might have only lost 1 pound this week, if you keep going on your health journey and getting stronger and eating right and stuff and fueling your body the way it needs to, all of those will be compounded and help you achieve the end goal. And that applies for anything and everything throughout your life. And then here's an example of a few of the additional products that we do sell and create within our shop. So that way you're able to make your planner extra cute and motivation. And I love these things because they are inspirational, and help you keep on track. So if you don't mind, please hit subscribe and your thumbs up if you like this video. And I do have my website and everything down in the comments.